I knew I forgot to click something again. That would have been awkward just to be streaming on the starting page. Alright, to Rush, here we go with the rear downforce upgrade. Vettel passed us, so he's back in third. Only 2 points behind him, but we're 84 points behind with 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, with 6 races to remain. So basically anyone that is 150 points is out. So basically Kimmy and up or still have a chance, but everyone else below is out. We basically need to either win or start being the Mercedes, which probably won't happen, or at least being Lewis. I don't think we're gonna win the championship. It's very slim, but who knows as we keep upgrading the car.
The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue.
Also, with how in-depth career is, like, I really don't like doing this Grand Prix just because, like, I don't know, it's just so in-depth this, so. Yeah, there's the one thing, rear downforce. Hopefully it helps, because boy, oh boy, do we need that rear downforce. I also, like, you could argue that we're kind of like a top tier car, because we're not that far behind Renault, and then they're not that far behind Ferrari. There's a bit of a gap from Ferrari to Red Bull, and then like a tiniest gap from that to Mercedes. And then we have a big chunk on the rest of the field. Our kinetics really at 70. Yikes. Yeah, we're taking an L, boys. We have to take a third one. There's no way we're making it on this. We have 40% upgrade, though, or 40% durability now, so it should last till the end of the season. And you always do both. You could always do a couple races in career. If you want to do a race in particular, you can do that. Like using Newbie on Xbox. I've always used a controller because I've never been able to afford a wheel because they're expensive. I prefer I'm a freaking bot. And put this stuff back on. That might last. That could be a problem. Because we're about to actually start losing our battery capacity soon. Which, speaking of, we will use that actually. Save the little bit that we freaking have. Put that turbo on. The practice while we go.
Welcome to a glorious day here by the Black Sea. We're at the Sochi
Oh, that's
Autodrome
racist. Why does it have to be the
for
Black
what could
Sea?
be a really exciting Grand Prix weekend. The final alterations are being made in the garages.
Kappa.
as the
Oh my,
teams
sweet
prepare to
potatoes
send
and
their
onions.
cars out for the first time. Welcome then to all our viewers, and of course to
Nani?
Anthony Davidson as well. Now, Ant, I wanted to ask you. Obviously, there's a
Pick it
lot
up.
of hard work involved in these sessions, a lot of
Nani?
simulations as well. Is this something that
double
drivers
sub.
enjoy, or is
Nani?
it just a routine that
Well, actually, I
becomes
think
a chore?
Casey's is just for the
There's
streak, and then
nothing
Casey,
routine
or
about driving a
Casey,
Formula
then
1
him
car, I
actually
can tell you
resub
that.
it.
300 kilometers per hour down the
I appreciate you
straights,
both.
4G through the corners.
Here.
It's hard to ignore those forces acting on your body. It's lap after lap of hard, exhausting work. You always enjoy
Appreciate
driving
that,
these
you
cars.
both.
It's a real privilege. Although I must say, if you're having a day where you can't get the car to do what you want, and it's generally underperforming,
Hey, hit him.
then
I'm
it's
gonna
lot
send you a
harder
snap
to
real
stay
quick. I
motivated.
don't know why, but you
Never
can
a
tell me
chore,
why
no. Even if you're
the
having a
computer
tough
is doing
start to
this.
the weekend,
And
at
it's
this
only
point,
with
you know
YouTube,
if
but
you
your
work
name
hard
is
at it,
different on
there's
the
still
alert
an
page
opportunity to turn
than
things
it actually
around.
shows.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
You should be able to see it.
We have a number of programs to
Yeah.
run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams, so they're well worth running.
I hit the wrong button. I want to scream like a dinosaur.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment.
Jeff, shut your
So we
whore
should
mouth,
get
I'm
out
aware.
there and get a few laps in.
Yikes. That's all I gotta say is yikes. Someone is really butthurt and doesn't know anything. Oh, another track with hypers? Yuck. Wow, they actually have a good lifespan, though. I forgot, Russia doesn't eat tires. Oh, right, we have more tire wear. We have better tire wear, I should say. Not that we have more. Let a few minutes pass so the car has a little bit of grip. Or grip. Oof. Casey throwing jabs. Is my streamer mode working, Casey? I've already turned it on and off twice, but just let me know. Cause see, it's like the ritual with frickin' Discord. About token haymakers? Yeah, not wrong. Tina keeps changing his name. You should like make accounts that are as old names to make fun of him. That would be something. Yeah, it's sad regardless that he continues to just like talk shit. Like he's not even right either, which is the sad part. Here you go. Hit him. Do you think we have more rear grip?
Okay, let's talk about this
Jeff,
track.
shut
We've
up.
got plenty of simulator running here, but nothing beats real data.
Jeff.
It's not a familiar
Jeff.
circuit.
Jeff. Thank you. Never mind, it's a phone call, of course. Oh, I was very confused. I messed up that apex. Yeah, it's fucked up. It really is. I should honestly let Babes know about him, because seeing he actually is back in the Discord, get him removed. Because if he said literally any of this on stream about that, I would absolutely save the VOD in some way, download it, so you have proof, so you can actually get him banned instead. Yeah, because I messed up that apex. Let Hit 'em know what streams then. Or I can even, because I don't think I'm banned. What am I doing? I'm rewinding too far. I am not gonna lie, the car feels not terrible in the back. Like, it's not even really getting thrown out like when I'm going into these turns. Right there, it got loose only because I was on the curves, but even then, like, I was so controllable. Oh, I missed up the first part of that turn.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers. Our best lap so far is a 1:36.
Steering mode's working, by the way? Okay. Wow, some of them are already using hypers? Jesus. Leclerc, stop flexing. I still feel bad for Leclerc. He got fucked out of points because I'm just confused with that race. It's raining. If he stays out when the track's wet like that, just stack us. He can wait like an extra 5 seconds, and then he would still have been quicker than going around the track for another lap. Really unfortunate. Oh great, we gotta do the car setup thing. Well, I mean the car feels not the car doesn't feel terrible with the
Quick note about tyres.
so far with the redemption.
Just bear in mind we have to return the 2 most worn sets at the end of this session. They're gone forever at that point, so be careful how and when you use them, and don't waste any sets that you might need later on.
Jeff, shut up. Oh, they're sitting with his little, like, the anniversary thing. Here? Or was it doing it again? I actually have no idea. But I do appreciate you both with the subs. I appreciate it. Look, Scythe's online. I don't know where you went. Wasn't here, Chan, and then as soon as you both subbed, he disappeared.
We'll make the changes you requested.
Better appreciate. Wow. You think I wouldn't appreciate it, hit him? That's sad. It makes me sad as a father. Yeah.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Jeff, shut up. I know about qualifying. I know. Oh, I need to get him from that. Oh, he's going to the pit. You're a nice man.
last lap time moves you into P11. Push for a top 10 position.
Hit him. This car feels nice. We got that major rear downforce upgrade, and holy crap,
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
it feels good. It's a little slidey using the increased the increased top speed, but it's like controllable. It's not like Monza or Belgium. Yeah, you can still reach out of your bend. They just lurk. I'm driving like a bot. That's actually hard to try to turn and lower the... Damn it, I did it again. Yeah, I just logged in with my other account on incognito mode.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 33.5.
Hey Tom, I have a question. Can you write that down? Or put in the chat the 133.596. Because I wanted to see what's quicker, the increased top speed or just the balanced car.
Okay, let's update the setup.
I got a text. Thank you, Casey, for liking retweet. Ooh. Oh boy. Hey, Madre is gonna be home in 5 minutes with some pizza. I'm craving some motherfucking pizza. Not frozen pizza, actual pizza. And my mom got us pizza. Lol, I can turn off my freaking. I can literally turn off my turbo because of the draft. Oh, thank you for the host. Oh, I missed that. Thank you, Casey.
We're 20th in the speed trap.
I heard that too, and I meant to say something, but I got my mom sent me a text. You gonna be half dead? Wow. 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 Okay. Give me a minute. I'm getting some pizza. So, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:33.5. current strategy and race objectives, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then press it again to cycle through till you reach the strategy and objective screen. So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 33.5.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three: Johnson, Ricciardo and Lewis Hamilton. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Sorry about that, guys. I'll be right back. Or I'm basically back. I just gotta do something real quick. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I am back. I think I turn my controller on, then that thing pops up. Holy crap, it's blasting my eardrums. Like one thing, at least of these right, because seeing obviously we swapped for that one part, so we're taking a grip place penalty. We're looking quick. It was like a good track to have done it. Yeah, I don't know what that means either, STG. Oh, swear to God. That's what that means. That's what's gonna be my guess. Because I was like thinking of what words, and then I'm like, oh, that's probably what it is. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. Went to eat a couple slices of pizza.
The fans really seem to enjoy that.
Hey,
You made it
May.
look easy.
It looks like you've really been focusing on research and development this season.
I honestly have to get the thing I've been mainly doing, so.
You had an incredible pace in practice. Would you say that you're pretty comfortable with the car?
Honestly, no one can match her engine right now, so. Might as well give him a little prop.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Because obviously a majority of the points will be going now to save the aero stuff, but still we'll upgrade a couple other things. I wish there was a way to read what was in these updates for Streamlabs. The only thing I will say so far with 15.1, I'm using less CPU. Because usually an hour in, I'm closer to 40%, 35 to 40, and I'm still about around 30 and under it. Though, as I say that, it goes up a little bit. That pizza was banging, though. Yummy, yummy. Been craving a pizza for so long. It was so tasty. Oh yeah, hit him. Here you go. You get to see this now, finally. Literally every single upgrade is up. Oh, okay, so these also take the same... Wait, it says... We save that upgrade. I'll probably focus on the rear stuff, or a couple of the rear upgrades. But besides that, we can just restart. My first year was our power. From something that I read online, and it would be true so far, it's whatever you upgrade the most the first season. Which would make sense because aerodynamics is what we did most of. And then how it works after the first season is it's based on what you have the most upgrades in, but yeah. I'm honestly surprised it wasn't durability. Because seeing we have 3, 6, we actually have the same amount of upgrades. Yo, Bio, what's up? Thank you for the 7 biddies. Appreciate it, G. All your bits missed the cup? Rap. Yo, thank you for the host too, Bio. How have you been? How's your day been? Okay, we don't have to worry about rain in any sense.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Actually, just let some time pass again. A little grip on the track. Chillin' G, that's good to hear. Did you hear about the Call? Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw hit 'em, but it's been confirmed. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And then what's also been confirmed is no paid DLC, no exclusivity, and it's gonna have crossplay, so we could actually play together. And then it's October 20 something. And then it's also going to have a very in-depth interactive 4-player co-op. From what the rumors are. But I think it's still going to be lit though that we could play Hit 'em. Yeah, it's basically Activision's freaking the fuck out because they lost Destiny. People hate their games. They're doing everything they can to get the people back to them. Yeah, no exclusivity, so nothing like no PS4 first DLC kind of stuff. It's all going to be free. And yeah, the crossplay is what I'm excited for. So basically we could team up in a market, clap your cheeks. Friend Patine? You can become friends. I'm always welcome new people to the stream. I'm most hyped about crossplay, to be honest. The only thing is, Gears 5 comes out in October, so that's a ripperoni. Even though it's going to be in the Game Pass, it's still, I'd rather own Gears of War than have it for free. That's the only thing that's a little ripperoni with that. Actually, you know what? Say the race strategy for last. I kind of want to see. We double check. Whoops. I just hope the DLC is good. Seeing it's gonna be free.
Okay, just so it's in your mind, if you have us make a
Jeff?
setup change and you don't like the field, don't hesitate to come back.
I thought the
and undo
motherfucker was about to
You can
tell me
save
again
any
about
setups that
qualifying.
you
It's
like
about
from
to
the
say,
tablet,
bruh,
or
you
can
said
always
it not
use
even
one
like a
of the
minute
presets
ago.
the team has built from our simulation data.
I would have had choke slam, Mr. Jeff. Would have said that. My name, Jeff. Are you on pad or wheel? And I am on a controller. I wish I had a steering wheel. The assist, it's half traction. Thank you for the follow too, friend. But yeah, I'm on controller. I have half traction. I'm using brake and line only for like the line assist. ABS is on, but not like it doesn't brake for me, but it's just the anti-lock and brakes is on. And then the difficulty is 100 out of 110. And I'm racing for Sauber. I had a rewind there. I also have the rewind on. Just because of the AI's unpredictability sometimes.
Test complete, and that was a very good job indeed.
What track are you on? I thought it was China. But this is Russia. Or Sochi, whatever you want to say. Yeah. We're towards the end of the season. This is round 16 to 21.
Laps of fuel remaining.
I gotta rewind there. I goofed that turn up in a half. Yikes, I keep cutting these turns. Let's see what kind of time that was. I just got a wheel in the game. I'm only at round 7. Oh, there you go. Oops. Pulled by one cord. Still very early on in the season. Okay, it seems like I'm faster with the other setup. Not as big of a gap like before, but looks like we're about 3/10 faster using the increased speed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, just as we'll get our extra resource points because we had to complete 8 of the programs and we had 6 and now we're at 10.
These changes made.
Another thing that's cool though, if you're still here, Bio, is they announced, because with Microsoft announced that the Game Pass is going to PC, but like in a different way, it seems like. And one of the things that they also announced is Gears 5 will be on Steam. I guess they're gonna get like actually things unique to PC on the Game Pass for the PC side. And I like that they're also partnering up with Steam and not Epic Games. Actually, let's let track get a little less busy. What, 65 degrees? Not that warm. It's not cold, but it's not warm either. Alright. Hypersofts. I could honestly use that, but I might as well get a feel of how these tires will feel after I do a qualifying, vice versa. Of course, we got a 10-place grip penalty because he had to replace the one part with an extra that we did not have. So, a better start or better qualifying spot we can get. At least we won't be as far back in the field. But I'm kind of feeling confident with this race. Ooh. Oops, I cut that term.
asked for. Keep it up.
Man, this car's fast in a straight line.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
How's your day been, Hiddle and friend? How have both of your days been so far? Sorry, we had to clear my throat. Wonderful. I'm on holiday, so can't complain. Oh, there you go. What holiday are you celebrating? Or what holiday is it if you're not celebrating, I guess? Life. JK, just summertime? Okay, I got you. On vacay, as the cool kids say. Yeah, I'm aware of that now. Where are you from, friend, if you don't mind me asking? See, I'm guessing you're not American. It is always neat to see people that are watching from like other countries. He actually hasn't been in here since the one race, but we had a couple people from France that were watching. There was when I was doing Singapore, there was someone from Amsterdam actually watching.
So far, we're getting Great data. Stay focused.
I know I said it earlier, hit him, but holy shit, this car feels 1,000,000% better. Because we're using the increased speed, and like the back end is getting out, but it's not like uncontrollable. My throat's getting uncontrollable though. This car feels so good. And honestly, this car on Hypersofts does not feel terrible either. Because, like, you know how Hypersofts are. Like, after a couple laps, they're Swiss cheese, but they still actually feel decent. Like, I'm starting to feel the lack of grip now, but they still feel pretty good. At the same time, though, Russia has not been known for its tire wear. No. By a big part with it. From the Sunshine State, what? Ah.
Our best lap so far
That's
is
neat.
a 1 minute.
Hope you're enjoying Greece.
33.0.
Hit'em's from Florida, actually, too. I wish you could see the speed trap. I want to know what we're doing for speed. Wish you could see my own speed trap, so I can know how fast we're going. I'll hit him. It's not like he's gonna go like into your house now and steal your stuff. My throat. I actually haven't updated my tabs. Or see if how my tabs are doing. If only if it's nice stuff, lol. One second, guys. I'm just refreshing tabs.
We're 5th in the speed trap, 206.1 miles per hour.
Can we get somehow a shout out for Jeff? I was wondering what we were in the speed trap, and this man actually told me. Jeff, you said something useful. What is this? That's crazy. Donnie resubscribe. Oh, I must have been gifted a sub in this channel. I'm a little confused there for a second. Oof.
From time to time, I'll ask you if you want to change to a new strategy, or if there are any particular car
Alright, Jeff.
adjustments you would like.
I gave you props.
When
Don't
I do so,
don't
a
lose
prompt
it
will
already.
appear on the MFD, showing how long you have to respond. To answer,
Jeff.
As all
There
the
you go.
cars are now over the line, your top three again are Johnson,
Johnson.
Ricciardo, and Kimi Raikkonen. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Hidden over here telling me not to say where he's from, but he's just straight up saying where. I see you, hit him. I see you. But yeah, we I didn't know what that was either, but I was able, like, through process of elimination, I'm like, oh, that's probably swear to God. But it is stupid either way. Regardless of all that shit, it's really dumb. I'll have to legit, like, if he's actually still in the Discord, let Babes know. So you can get kicked out of it. It's a little sad. Tim's either gonna be like, oh shit, or be like, oh wow. Because I'm guessing Davenport and then what he said her. What? What are you doing, hit him? Are you doing F1 as well? Because that sounds like an F1. A lunge into turn 1. Though I will say, I doubt you would be starting 15th. iRacing, yeah. NASCAR Pocono? Ah. RIP Pocono this weekend. It still baffles me on my...
Good day today.
Why are we talking
Tell us
again? We
about it
just
from your
literally talked... Okay.
perspective. You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this? You had the fastest time in practice. Will we see similar times in qualifying?
You know I can't max out Arrow anymore, but...
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Hmm? We hit the wall. Huh? Honey? That must have been the back end of the car that I could not see. Well, we gained rep and lost rep. Yo, CJ, what's up, my man?
Great. Well, that's everything.
How was your Thursday been, my man? I was about to say Tuesday. But I don't recall hitting the wall. It must have been like the back end of the car, and it was like a scrape because I do not recall hitting the wall. Been alright? I've been good. Woke up, showered, started streaming. My mom brought home pizza because we've been craving like pizza, not frozen pizza, but like an actual pizza from a pizzeria. Ate some pizza, and then now we're back to doing this. There was a restart, and the inside line didn't go, so I literally went to the top, or went from the top all the way to the bottom, and it was with 2 laps to go. That ended the race. Ah, very nice. Damn you, Sauber. Oh, nothing much we'd really do in P3. Let's go. We just yeet and rip up a pair of Hypersofts. Yeah. I like that he yawned and now my heart is like pounding heavily. I'm about to die. Can my Wi-Fi not be a piece of shit? Man, good thing I don't have to stream on Wi-Fi. Holy crap. Somehow the signal's better on Wi-Fi with this new router, but it's slower.
Productive for us to run the qualifying pace evaluation.
Jeff.
We can get some good R&D data as well if we complete it.
Try your whore mouth. I got my PC at Best Buy and it was 800 and it runs great. She's hot though, oh yeah. She hella hot. She hella bae. Alright. Let's yeet on these hypersofts and see what the game thinks we're gonna qualify. Oh, it's sunny again. Oh, they expect us to qualify 5th. What the fuck? A car that good? Jesus. I ain't gonna disagree, it feels so much better than handling, but holy shit. But you know what I just realized? Whatever, this lap time's not even gonna be accurate. I forgot to switch back to the fresh engine and everything. Whatever this lap time ends up being, it could be even faster with the fresh engine and everything. Whoops. Need to rewind. We're gonna qualify first. I don't know if this is either... It's a little unfortunate because we're gonna start 11th then, if that's the case. Because there's nothing I can do about that. 33-0. Wow, they expect the pole time to be a 33-0 and I qualified at 32-4. Boy, we might be starting 11th and be able to win this race.
Best lap so far is a 1:32.
Also, the thunderstorms are here again. Who's ready for round 3? Woo. Also, shout out to Moobot selling out. If you have any moolah and you're feeling extra generous, it does go back towards the stream. I am trying to get a webcam and a second monitor. And then you want to subscribe as well. Oh, so you don't have to do either of these, but if you want to subscribe, you get that Nani! And then my doggy has emotes. That's what you get for subbing and the sub badge, which I still need to make that panel, though, for the sub badges. One thing I still haven't done, but I did make a BRB screen, at least. But obviously, that's if you want to. Shh. Hey, man. Try to make this dream a reality. Obviously, everything and everything is appreciative. Anything and everything is appreciative. But I guess it's not a terrible race to, I guess, have this switch in parts. Or getting a penalty for the one part, but I'm gonna have to do it again, which sucks more because the one thing is starting to go. The overall capacity of the battery is starting to go, and that's even with an upgrade.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Johnson, Verstappen and Charles Leclerc.
Leclerc tied with
That's it for practice
Verstappen.
then. We'll see you again soon.
Is F1 trying to tell me that we could potentially be a 1-2 here this weekend? I don't believe the game. This game's joshing me. Did you watch the Monaco race? Yes, I did.
The fans really seem to enjoy
Man,
it.
we're talking to the Bay all day.
You really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components? Is that pace in practice a good indicator of things to come? Appreciate your time.
You a Hammy fan? I like Hamilton, but I like Vettel more. He's my favorite driver. And I like Leclerc a lot. When Ferrari gets their shit together and then he obviously just continues to age, he'll be a reckon, or forced to reckon with, I should say. Why, you do not get much for being like, yo, Sauber's good, but you get shit on for saying that they're bad, or something that hurts them. Honestly, I'm going to use this through qualifying, trying to save this second one as much as I can. How's this been doing? Oh wow, it's been doing great. It could become a problem towards the end of the season, but I don't know. Love Leclerc. Yeah, his name is hard to spell, but yeah, like it's his second season, and he went from Sauber to basically a top team in 1 year. So it's kind of like Verstappen. He just needs to, he'll adjust. Because Verstappen, his first couple of years was a little out there, but he ran good though still. Walter SG987, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Welcome F1 fans, where qualifying will be starting in the
60
next
frames.
few minutes as the teams prepare to get out on track at the Sochi Autodrome here in
Salty
Russia.
Autodrome.
And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own
My day's
style
been good,
to
Walter.
suit track conditions.
Just been chilling, doing our career, enough fun. And I'm loving this game. This game's great. Love F1 2018. 2017 was good. 2016 was even good. The last few games have been incredible, and I am very excited for 2019. I think that set is gamer tag.
Okay, remember that the way the car handles is all about weight transfer. When you brake, the center of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn, it is pushed to the outside of the car.
Shush, Jeff.
More load on each tire equals more grip. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent.
Yeah. Not really. We're going to get chips as well, I guess, but... Okay. Because I still have enough sweets for tonight. Whoa. That was awkward. We're gonna rewind real quick. Actually kind of happened again. Car like actually was really turning on the brakes. Also, I'll look at chat in a second. Let me just do this lap real quick. Just add you? Okay, I was inside. I saw someone add me. I'm with Ronald. I think they might be my favorite team. Who's yours? Mine's definitely Ferrari.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 32.1.
Yeah, mine would probably be Ferrari. That or Red Bull, to be honest. They don't race anymore, but Marussia would be definitely one of those teams. Marussia, Sauber, and then I'd probably say Williams. Probably McLaren. Yeah, McLaren instead of Williams. Hello, Churro. Let me know how you say your name, my man. I suck with Twitch names. But let me know how you pronounce that. But welcome to the stream. Crow? Okay. I appreciate that because I suck with Twitch names. I really do. Wow. Don't tell me what to do, son. Don't boss me around. My nose is itchy. Also, let me know how my dog's bark sounds. Okay. It sounds like a dog barking. I don't know. It sounds like he has like a deep bark. Bark. I love Ferrari, but on the game Mercedes just seems faster. Plus, they have a huge rivalry. Yeah. I don't know. I'm making Sauber pretty fast. Bottas is just jelly and is flexing. Ooh, that was a terrible turn. Wow, I thought that was a terrible lap, but we actually went as fast as Bottas that time.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:31.7.
Mercedes seems like they are just driving smarter than the rest. Yeah, I can see that. Lewis, no one asked you to run faster. Wow, me and Leclerc are looking speedy here at Russia. It just sucks because we're going to take a 10 place grid penalty because we had to replace the one part, but honestly, we might still even win. What the? Funny. That was a corner cut, but they said nothing about it. Thank you, stewards. I'm gonna rear one real quick. Nah, not really. I like the overhead view more. Ooh, yikes. Just don't know why I shouldn't there. Don't mind me, I'll just eat all those curbs. Stewards gave no fuck about my corner cut, though.
We're top of the speed trap, 212.6 miles per hour.
Yeah, definitely yeeted. Holy shit, we almost ran into the minute 30s. We'll be starting 11th though, because we have the 10th place grid penalty. I used to use the cockpit cam, but I don't know. I can't. Wow, you boys are all running really close to each other.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Johnson, Bottas, and Daniel
So it's going to be
Ricciardo.
Bottas on pole,
With
Ricciardo
qualifying
second, and
complete,
Hamilton third.
All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make...
That's okay. I think we can come back, or we can easily win this race. I'm not worried. Yeah, no, there was just something about it where I just stopped, like, or just started not using it anymore. Because in the first few games, that's all I would use is cockpit, but I don't know. I really just like the TV pod. What I'm most comfortable with. Something in my teeth. That's our second ever pole. We got pole at Austria.
So,
Oh, for me, that
unfortunately,
doesn't bother
we've
me.
picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
I wasn't even thinking there could be other cars that get grid place penalties, so we might be starting in the top 10 potentially. But this will be the one race that no one has any problems, so we'll start 11th. But that's not a problem with me. I can, because it's honestly like a hearing thing. Like you can hear when the engine's getting high on revs, so it doesn't really bother me. Oh my god, boys, look, an ultimate upgrade. Or tire wear. Jesus. What does this do? Oh, really? That's ultimate? Seen that advance. Yeah, I don't like that. That stuff doesn't bother me, to be honest. Because at least for me, like I can look at it for a fraction of a second and like know what gear I'm in and just memorize it. Doesn't really bother me.
You're being compared favorably against your teammate. Well done. As long as you're in the same car, they'll always be your number one rival. So it's important to keep this up.
There's no penalty for this, right? Okay, there's not. That's the only thing I want to do is switch to that. The only time I look is right before a turn, because I am using manual, so or manual with the recommended gear. That's the only thing I'll do, and then I go right back. Like it's like a fraction of a second kind of thing. I've gotten so used to it. And even with a controller too, I can actually control like the turbo or the ERS deployment and stuff like that without a problem as well. Use automatic. You're definitely quicker using manual, but it's again, it's nothing easy to get used to either. Honestly thought I could or honestly thought I'd never be able to use like manual because I would be like forgetting half the time, but you just get used to it. Just really bad at counting down shifts, so I end up glancing away too often. Yeah, like it definitely, it's like even if you just go like into like the where you can put hot laps, you can just go in there and just practice it that way too.
Border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy.
Again, using cracker as a term to explain a race.
It's full throttle for around 56% of the lap here at the Sochi Autodrome, a 3.6-mile run around the site of the 2014 Winter Olympics. 12 right turns and 6 left turns give us a total count of 18, with passing opportunities available into turns 1 and 13.
There's only 6 left-handed turns?
Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about Johnson. They need 5th or better to ensure they stay in contention for the championship.
What?
Anything outside that, and their fate is no longer in their hands.
And they can do it for sure, as long as they don't dwell too much on the position. At the end of the day, there's only
I have to finish. Well, we can do that easily. Jesus.
Either your best is good enough to stay in the hunt, or it's not. There's no point giving any less than 100%.
Well, Bottas didn't. Let's see.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo. A strong showing from the Australian. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton.
This is going to be really a race where no one had a penalty.
And Sainz. Raikkonen, Johnson.
Never mind, a lot of people.
Further back after an earlier grid penalty. Perez and Esteban Ocon.
A lot of people got penalties because we would be 11th.
Verstappen and Vettel.
That's good. That's just even worse for them.
Roman Grosjean.
Again, half the
Alonso
field
and
have penalties.
Stoffel
Jesus.
completes the grid. And with lights out, just
Gamer
moments
Sam, I
away,
appreciate the follow.
It's time to go down to the track.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
I don't think you get the suggested gear. I don't know, actually. Because, like, I can try it real quick. Under assist? Yeah. Because, like, obviously you have manual, then suggested gear, and if you're had a steering wheel, there's not an option for clutch. There it is. Oh, that just didn't mess with any of my controls. Okay, it's using. Always like to start with that extra fuel.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them, and warm the tyres as well, please.
You're on 50% race? Or no, I'm on 50%. I always do 50%. I love doing endurance races. I love doing long races. It doesn't affect me.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
I just hope Leclerc doesn't have a problem either. Hope his car's fine. Because we're looking good for points. Love that it's so realistic. Oh, you say that as we're going inside a car. Hello, Raikkonen. I like your ass. Waiting for it to go. There it goes. Waiting for it to just go ree.
Keep an eye on the lights.
Back that ass up,
The
girl.
start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
That was absolutely the start we needed. Hayden would be proud. I didn't beat anybody off the track. That was all clean. Yikes, so these tires are not warmed up properly.
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
Ooh, yeah, I did not warm these tires up properly. I like how he has his draft and looks like equal to him. Now the tires are warming up better. Well played, very clean. Yeah, I try for very clean. I don't like just like running them over and stuff like that, or bumping them out of the way. Unless they drive me like an ass, then I'll drive them back like an ass. Ooh, that was a little scary there. Ooh.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
I got such a bad exit there.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Come for that booty, Leclerc. Almost going too hard for that booty. Whoa! Of course, the car got loose. I forget how they brake so early at certain turns. No. I'm gonna just have to stay behind and brake early here. Ooh.
Okay, we've lost the position. That's us down the place.
What? How did I DRS again? Or am I within a second of him?
Okay, some information on signs. If they have an issue with their car, they're going to be slow.
Ooh.
Gap to teammate behind is 1.7 seconds. Nice work, that brings you up a place.
God, this car feels so good. First time I can say that it feels good in like ever. And I already have DRS on both tests. Oh, I missed that turn on. I'm surprised I'm not getting exceeding track limits there, or even corner cutting.
The gap to the car behind is 2.9 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment. Charles is in for his stop.
Man, he's in early.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Oh, he locked up his brakes too. Damn, almost.
Okay, mind you don't get caught out on this set of boots. We have started to notice some wear. We should be okay for a bit longer though.
Alright, Bottas. I'm pretty sure by the rules there that's taken 2 lanes, but... I was gonna make this move that basically made it on Ricardo.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Woo! That was awful right there.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Okay, see some information on Voltas. They seem to have an issue.
They have an issue? Yeah, yeet. But he's still racing me aggressively. He definitely tell you there's a problem.
Okay, remember to pit this lap. Our gap behind is 3.3 seconds. We're leading our teammate by 29.7 seconds.
I'm gonna rewind there. I goofed that up. I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I'm on the brakes, the car is just like turning too soon. It's weird. It's not like it's like I'm losing control of it either. It's just like I actually have the grip for once, so I'm like having to like push it to its limits when it's no longer its limits. Though I will say these tires are Swiss cheese.
In this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Hey, Jobbers? Is that how you say your name? I appreciate the kind words, my man. I appreciate it.
Complete, go now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Yeah, I use pit assist. That's something I can't get used to for some reason. I'm just like not used to it without having it. And I'm pretty sure you have to bind the pit assist button to something, and I actually literally can't. That's my other problem.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Holy crap, our battery is literally maxed out and I have it on medium.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.4 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 3.9 seconds.
Ooh. I don't know what happened to the car there, but thankfully we didn't damage it. That's another thing too, the damage is actually set to simulation. So.
Gap to teammate behind is 7.2 seconds.
There we go. I was curious to see how much I can push that limit to, but now I know. Yeah, because the main thing is the controller doesn't have enough buttons.
Pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
I would literally need like an extra button for the pit assist, because if I were to use like the manual pit assist, like I would have to get rid of my DRS button. It won't input as 2. So I would actually literally need a steering wheel for that. Nah, I don't have an Elite controller, sadly. I wish I did. I actually was going to get the Gears of War Limited Edition Elite controller, but then they were already sold out of it at GameStop when I went to get it, so...
Charles is in the pits.
You want a two-stopper? I think he's doing double hyper and then ultra, possibly. Hello, Deadly. Welcome, girl. How's your day been? I'm doing good. We had an upgrade for the car for this race, and it's been absolutely incredible. And we're probably going to get our second win of the year. Unless something dramatic happens.
The gap behind us is 7.0 seconds.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, Dudley. What'd you think of La Reina or whatever, how you pronounce it? I saw on Twitter that you were watching it the one night when you said you were gonna go watch a movie, and me and my mom saw that in theaters and thought it was really good. And I was gonna ask how you thought about it on Twitter, but then my phone was being a pain, so I could never send the reply. And I completely forgot to ask. Just curious to see what you thought of it, because me and my mom actually really liked that movie. And we're huge horror fans. We love horror movies. Maybe jump a few times. It was actually pretty good, because the reviews for it were a little meh with Rotten Tomatoes. So, not that like if I see bad reviews from them, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a bad movie. But usually more than not, they're pretty accurate, like with their movies, like their rating. But I actually thought it was pretty good. Especially one of them ones where it was not really that accurate, I felt like. But me and my mom, we love all horror movies, and especially James Wan's horror movies, because he's the producer of that. Oh, I should clarify a little bit. Like, I shouldn't say that I read reviews. It's just basically like, if you Google that movie, I think they gave it a 31%. I think is what they gave it out of 100. I don't actually read any reviews because, like, obviously, like, it might have spoilers. But I see that, and then I'll watch it, and then I base it off of my own opinion. Then I'll read to see why people give it what it is or not. But I thought it was really good. And me and my mom were very excited for the newest Annabelle movie. Because we'll probably see that when it's out. Very excited to know it's coming. Yeah, I can't wait. It's June or July, I'm not mistaken, correct?
The gap to the car behind is 7.4 seconds.
Mommy! Wait, Mom! Oh, shit. Mommy! Oh, shit. Y'all, wow, that shit creeps me out, y'all. I love it. I love horror movies. Like, I like all kinds of, like, I like even the older horror movies, like the original Exorcist. Hellraiser? Is that what it's called? The dude with the spiky face? I haven't watched that one much, but I thought that was pretty good. That's an older one. Chucky's okay, and they're actually rebooting that. Making, like, modernized. Woo. That was the first time that the car got really weird in the rear. What's the tires even doing? Oh, they're doing amazing. In terms of temperature. June 26th? Oh, nice. Actually, the same week that this game, the new game comes out for this, F1 2019. It's the 28th. It's that Friday. I forgot it's summertime, so movies come out during the week now. Or during the weekday. Gap behind, I would have to ask in a second. It's 17 seconds to Hamilton. Which, damn it, of course, he's in third. Let me get to one of these longer straights, because those are ones I don't really actually ask for, because that takes a lot of focus away with the D-pad. Oh, he's actually gained on me. It was 7 seconds, it's 6.8 now. Though that was a bad lap though right here. Probably where I mainly lost it. Plus I'm slowly just recharging the battery and making sure I have extra fuel for the end. Where I can just switch to full rich and not worry about it. You sorry? No, you don't have to worry. Like, I try reading the chat on the straights, so I'm not like just ignoring it completely. So I wait for like the long straights to look at it, but yeah, no worries. And even if it did mess me up, I can just rewind. So it's you don't have to worry about it. There's no apology needed. That's kind of the other reason why I do have rewind on, just in case like I am trying to look at chat at the same time and I goof up, I can just rewind without it affecting me severely. Because I like to read the chat and be interactive with chat, because it's nice to always have people to talk with, so it doesn't bother me. You don't have to worry. Though I will say Ricardo is starting to reel me in a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not really worried. Because it's very possible he's using the higher ERS right now than I am, but then as soon as I go back to the higher ERS, it will go back out. And I'm running actually like 2 seconds slower.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Shush you. I'll use my battery when I want to, GF. It's all planned. Yeah, actually it's kind of funny. I'm pulling away from Hamilton, but then Ricardo is slowly reeling me in. But again, I have no worries about him.
is 6.3 seconds. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's a little unfortunate our teammate decided to do a 2-stop strategy that hurt us get more points as a team, but Civic Drake, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Hope you've been enjoying. Also, now that we're using rich and high battery, we're literally 2/10 off our fastest lap.
We're leading our teammate by 35.0 seconds.
Hello, Civic Drake. How are you? Civic, I should say, not civil. Also, I said Civic. Again, I appreciate that follow and hello. Woo.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoops, we're gonna have to rewind. I got any streaming tips? 2 months and 15 followers? Definitely networking. Like, get to know other streamers, because they will more not, after a while, start showing that support back to you. And then look for, like, Discords to join that, like, help smaller streamers, because, like, that's what I'm in. I'm in a Discord that's meant for smaller streamers, so. That's why, like, there's not that much chatting, but there's a lot of people in the stream. Because they're just lurking for the points, so they can basically, in a sense, get it returned when they stream. But and then definitely have a schedule. Definitely would be another thing to say. Don't just be sporadic. Like, I always stream Monday, Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't stream Sunday or Wednesdays, but I always make sure to stream on those days. And if I can't, I'll usually make it up and stream on a Sunday or Wednesday. More on a Sunday than Wednesday, but definitely have a schedule. God, Hamilton is just falling off. I just don't know about Ricardo. Oh, he's falling off. We almost have a 10-second lead. Yeah, let me catch up with chat real quick. 1 month, 1 follower. Yeah, you definitely... It's definitely... Because definitely the thing is to support other streamers. Like, if you're in there chatting with them, showing them support, they're going to show it back to you. So... That's how me and Casey became friends. He's not been in here for a little while. I think he's doing something, but we met each other because of Twitch, and we've been friends for over a year now. And we always support each other. One thing I will say, asking for like follow for follow, that does not work. Because yeah, you might get a follower, but you're not getting a viewer in a sense. Because you could have 500 followers, but still only have 2 people watching. Because yeah, you get the follower, but you don't get the view. You actually want them to come back and watch. So don't go around asking like follow for follow. It doesn't work. And some streamers will straight up time out you or ban you because they kind of view that as being disrespectful, which it kind of is. But and then don't ask for shoutouts. If you ask for a shoutout in someone else's stream, you will most likely get banned, and they will talk shit about you. Because that's not the way to go at all. And don't self-promote yourself either in someone else's stream. That's definitely another thing. Don't be like, hey, click this link and go watch me. Like, nothing like that. Like, it's one thing, like, obviously you're asking, so that's different, but, like, don't be doing stuff like that, because, 1, that'll make the streamer upset, and 2, people will basically know what kind of streamer you are.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Gonna try to see if we can get the 1 inch. There's an achievement to basically use the rest of your battery, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. But this was an absolutely dominating race and a perfect race to basically take a grip penalty because we needed to change a part. Yeah, eat boys, win number 2, let's get it.
Absolutely awesome, just amazing.
I'll host you when I start streaming again, and hey, yeah, I don't know what that is.
Congratulations.
I don't know if that was meant to be eggs, or I don't know what that stands for.
And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish
Are you in the market
this
for an
result?
Xbox racing pal? I mean, you can add me. I think you added me earlier, that was someone else, but you can. Because I do at some point as we continue to grow, I'll do like streams for like, do the multiplayer side, have people to play with on stream.
A lot of confidence to push their tyres hard as well, especially going into the corners, which allowed for some late braking and some exciting passes.
We'll probably do that with F1 2019, like other racing games, because I do want to do stuff like that.
Looks like they're on their way out to the podium now, and
That's as we
what
keep
a
growing.
result this is, and what a popular one with the crowd as well. Great stuff to see the Sauber team
Good stuff.
on top.
Second win of the year. One at Austria. Actually, both times we qualified on pole so far. It's been the only times we won. Of course, we didn't start on pole because I had to take a penalty, but both times we had pole. Oh, those are big exams at the end of the year? Oh, okay. Not a word. Well, yeah.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship
Leclerc
leader,
actually.
and their advantage at the top.
Yes, Bottas got back around
Moving on
Hamilton.
to the
Yes,
driver of the day,
that
then,
helps us out
Anthony
even more.
Davidson. Who would you go for?
I definitely passed
Sebastian
Vettel
Vettel.
again,
He was a class above today, just an absolute pleasure to watch.
but
On to the
Leclerc still got
constructors
a good
then.
amount of
Mercedes
points for
have
pin
extended their
twice.
lead at the top of the
He was
standings.
literally the
Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another
he was
strong
literally the
performance this
only
weekend.
one to take 2
There'll be plenty
stops,
more
and he
twists
still
and
got
turns
7.
to come this season. I hope you can join us at
not
the next
bad.
race to see just who will
Oh, and he
come out
gained
on
a
top.
spot. He passed somebody. Alonso. Ooh, that's what we needed. We were 89 points behind, and now we're only 71. Still probably doubtful we're going to win the championship, but gives us hope. And then Renault passed Haas for point. But at the same time, Renault's actually better than us, technically, so. What was his lap time at 30? Wow, his lap times were really good. He was actually the second fastest in terms of best lap time. We're looking very zippy. Did you want him back home in the States? Alrighty.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Wow, her microphone's not rendering in.
How are you feeling after that win? You were cutting your way through the field during the race. You must be happy with the result today. Do you think that your close rivalry has helped you out this season? Appreciate your time.
Gotta get in the shower, so I'll be switching to the phone scene in a second. Alrighty, Civic. We will be switching to another game, because I'm not going to start up another race. Because I do upload these to YouTube. But if you want to subscribe to my YouTube. There it is. It is just a stream archive. But, still, like, if you want to see any of the other races in this season, because all the other F1 races are up on YouTube, so. Because I stream a bunch of games. I don't stream just F1. I'm like a variety streamer. I stream basically everything. Oh, and we want to ride. Wow, all those points. Jeez.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Already another contract negotiation? Same time, we've been playing this a lot more, so it might feel quicker.
Here we can adjust the terms of our proposal. The more ambitiously we set our targets, the more willing the team will be to give us better perks. We'll have a few chances to suggest a deal, but we need to be careful. If a proposed contract exceeds your value to the team, it will be rejected, and too many attempts will leave us stuck with the original offer.
Damn.
They aren't coming round to that proposal. Let's try something else. Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race weekend.
Now we got even quicker pit stops, which is what I mainly want. Got you on that YouTube sub. I appreciate it. Because, yeah, I got a bunch of, obviously got the YouTube, I have Twitter if you have one, and then I have my own personal Discord, where I kind of use like Twitter, where I tell everyone when I go live and just to chat as well, if you have either of those as well. We worked cool until all of us energy. We'll do that. Guess we'll see if any of these parts go through. Ooh, and we're at Japan. Actually, not bad track to get even more rear downforce if it doesn't fail. We've had very few parts fail. And it's actually been a while, so I'm not going to be surprised.
I know we were expecting some new developments this weekend, but some of them have failed quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the workstation.
Oh, you know what? I'll take the rear downforce being approved. That's not a big worry. I honestly might have the points to already get that approved. Let's see. Yeah, they also had an up. Wow, look at us. We're almost equal to Ferrari. Ferrari is doing doo-doo with their car. And then Williams again with another upgrade, so they're almost better than McLaren now. Good lord. Actually crazy. Also, nothing bad with the Discord, please, because like if you're gonna say stuff like as a troll, I'm gonna have to punish you dearly. Not that I would expect anyone to, but alright. Oh, let's see if we have the points real quick to get that approved next race. Actually, it's not gonna matter because not save. Actually, we don't, but we're... Oh, our arrow's now equal to Haas. That's not bad. Of course, I would love to stop more rear downforce, but it's okay. We're not gonna really focus on this as much. We'll probably, maybe at the most, do this front wing, possibly. But that's really about it. I wanted to get that last rear upgrade because that major helped, like, insanely. But yeah, we're gonna switch to a different game, so I understand if you leave, but we are gonna be playing something else. I just don't know what yet. I actually might have an idea of what I want to play, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Also, I appreciate you joining the Discord too, friend. I appreciate it. That does really mean a lot, it really does. Because it helps continue to grow. Hopefully in the future, as we keep growing, maybe we could do giveaways in the future. Because I definitely want to do that kind of stuff. Like, to show the support back, because it's been unreal. It really, really has. Because I am trying to get 500 followers by the end of 2019. So, we did start at 200. Basically, I think like 200 and... I forget how many followers we started off at. We were like in the low 200s, and now we're at 360, 354. So, it's litty. Hopefully you just keep growing, keep going at it. Make something out of it, hopefully. Oh, yikes, there are some tabs I gotta refresh. Seems like the Discord's down as well anyway, so it might not matter too much. You a Fortnite guy? I used to. It used to be a lot funner back in the day, but I don't really play it too much anymore. But yeah, let me wrap this up for the YouTube side in a sense. But 3 hours looks like that's what the uptime is. But yeah, for YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. We'll probably do F1 again on Monday. Maybe even Saturday, I don't know. We'll see. I've really been enjoying F1, so. F1 took over my game time. Yeah, it's a fun game. Like, I love playing it. That's why we've been doing it a little more on stream. Because, one, I want to wrap up my season. So, basically, for in time for 2019. Because I want to get 2019. It's just a matter if I'm going to be able to have the money. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed YouTube. Yeah, sometime next week will be the next, either Saturday or sometime next week. Saturday or Monday, basically. We'll go with that. We are going to be doing something else. I think I know what we're going to do for a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. Look at my games. Yeah. If you leave, I understand, but if you want to stay put, or I